So since the last time I made a video, the coronavirus happened. Actually, it's kind of weird talking because I have been in quarantine for 5 weeks and I haven't spoken to anybody. I've texted people on WeChat, but I haven't actually spoken in 5 weeks. I just realized that, so it's a little bit weird. So yeah, like I said, quarantine for 5 weeks. It was self-imposed quarantine. In my city here in Zhuhai, we had under 100 cases of infected people, but 2 of them were in my apartment building. So the government was very strict about disinfecting the building and having people sign in and sign out when they come into the building, and I figured self-quarantine is probably the best idea, seeing as I'm not going to be leaving China anytime soon. Today is my first day of work. My school advised me to not take a bus, so I'm glad I bought this e-scooter because that's what I'm going to be using to get to work in the foreseeable future. Now, my school, well, the provincial government has not announced when schools will actually be starting. My school is starting today, but they are not going to be teaching students in the classroom. Today is supposed to be training on an online platform for teaching called, I think they're going to be using Ding. So that's what today is all about, online teaching. Now they plan to, from the information I've gathered, is they've installed 8 new internet lines in the office, and we're going to be teaching from the office, and yeah, we're going to be teaching. One class has 30 students in it. So I'm very interested to see if that platform can do well, because my faith in Chinese internet is not, I don't have a lot of faith in it. This is a great ride. Early in the morning, it is now 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm enjoying this ride. Alright, I'm done for the day. That was a very interesting first day. Before I could even get into the office park, I had to show my passport and they had to take down my details before I could even get in. And it seems like this is going to be a daily occurrence. There was a long queue of people waiting to get their details checked. Then when I got to the office, they had separated us into separate classes. So before, all the staff were in one office, and now they've separated them, so I sit with 4 other people. They told us that they wanted us to take this week to prepare material for our classes that will start next week, and they're going to be online classes. And they made us, well, they didn't make us, but they said we should download an app which is for the office park. And this app we need to use to log in whenever we come into the office park, and the app has all our personal details, our names, phone numbers, and whenever we check in, whenever we come into the office park, we need to show them that we have checked in on the app. So I guess this will make things go more smoothly. People don't have to wait in lines showing their ID cards or passports. The internet in our office block, because they were installing additional internet lines, they were not working the whole day, so we couldn't really do anything. The police arrived later on in the day. They came specifically to check the foreigners. They asked us for our passports, and they were checking visas. They made a photocopy of our passports, and they asked us to write down our residential addresses, our phone numbers, a lot of information. I went downstairs to the convenience store and I saw a guy without a mask on, and the convenience store people told him, sorry, we can't serve you because you're not wearing a mask, which I think is a good thing. So we sat around the whole day, pretty much doing nothing. And hopefully tomorrow the internet lines will be installed and we can at least do some work. My visa actually expired yesterday, but we contacted the Public Security Bureau and they told us that because of the virus, it's been difficult for foreigners to get appointments to go and renew their visas. And yesterday they sent a PSA saying all foreigners who are currently in China will have their visas automatically extended. So that was a big worry, and now they've solved that. And the police, like I said, came to check today, and they saw that my visa had expired and they were okay with it, so it is definitely true. It was interesting when the police came in. There was two guys, they walked into the classroom. And one guy in Chinese said, "Are you used to living in China?" And we all said yes. And then he said, "What do you like about China?" And then he proceeded to talk about Chinese medicine. I don't know, it was the strangest thing. But what he was really doing was distracting us so that the second guy could take photos of us. He just wanted our attention on him while the other guy's taking photos.